Typhoon Usagi continues to track off here towards the northwest here on today, the 23rd of September 2013. The storm made landfall just towards the west of Shantou and towards the east of Hong Kong, right around 17:30 Hong Kong time out here, and really it brought some pretty rough weather there in the right front quadrant. That is towards the east of where the storm made landfall. Out here in Hong Kong, it skirted the northern periphery of the city, moving over Guangdong, and actually you missed the worst of the weather. But let's first take a look at some of the images out of Shantou, because some very severe flooding being reported here, and also across much of southeastern China. At least 20 deaths have been reported at this time, but I have seen some reports upwards of about 30 casualties from this storm. Still unconfirmed. Still, we're looking into this. We're going to continue to get information throughout the day out across much of this area. Main reason, we still have some rain showers, still some pretty gusty winds, so definitely waiting for the conditions to improve and get some more reports out of there. But in Hong Kong, it does look like some coastal flooding, really the waves breaking over the seawall here. This footage shot by James Reynolds and Jim Eds. You can say Jim Eds there actually just did an interview with these two gentlemen yesterday, and well, he's there taking some footage and really getting hit by a few waves. So in Hong Kong itself, so not so much as the widespread damage there, down signs, billboards being broken, some down trees, but nothing too significant. And as of making this update right around 09:30 local time, it does look like T8 was dropped, and now they are going into T3. So many people who had the day off, and they thought they were going to get the day off, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. You're still going to end up having to go into work as our storm continues to disperse apart here and moves off there towards northwest. And that is the key thing today. It's overland, and you can see all these cooler cloud tops just falling apart, going into these warmer cloud tops, which means, in short, Typhoon Usagi, the one storm with winds gusting over 300 kilometers per hour, is now weakening and finally is going to be, well, no more. Still, though, throughout the next 24 to 48 hours, we're going to see some scattered showers there right near the coastline. That moisture just continuing to be pulled in. So cloudy skies expected across Hong Kong. This is going out on the Tuesday. By Wednesday, that's when the partly cloudy skies really look like they're going to start to move in some improving conditions for you. But definitely our hopes go out for everybody there along the southeastern coast of China, definitely for the families that have lost some loved ones. Not just there, but at least 2 deaths still being reported in the Philippines, and 2 people are still missing here from Typhoon Usagi. So thank you, everybody, for our continuing coverage and following us and watching all these videos we have posted on this storm system. Definitely continuing to cover it here all weekend. And also, we still have, well, tropical storm soon to be Typhoon Pabuk there towards Iwo Jima, pulling off towards the north. And this one is doing a problem in itself. Not so much out here for these outlying Japanese islands where it's hitting, but that enhanced monsoonal flow, which has been just pummeling the Manila metropolitan area, southern Luzon, and also northern Visayas with some incredibly heavy rainfall. Just take a look at the radar out of the Subic Bay area. And this has really been the case for about 48 hours now. We have been seeing these persistent showers. Flooding also being reported into the Metro Manila area. We've also had several reports of landslides out here. So a lot going on. This is just that enhancement of the monsoonal flow, not so much from Usagi, but from our other storm, which developed near Guam and is now pulling off towards the north. And if we actually scroll through the GFS model outlook here, you can see our storm system pulling up there towards the north. Usagi weakening out, but still those cloudy skies and some scattered showers right near the coastline here and also across much of the Indochina Peninsula. But Pabuk, it continues to pull off here. Now, what's going to happen? This is going to skirt the Japanese coastline. I know if you're out here in Tokyo, you're probably thinking, oh my, up to this point right here, where is this going? Well, we do have an upper level trough coming in from the north, and that's going to pick it up. And what I mean, actually, I'll pull up the 300 HPA right here. You can see it as we go ahead in the Wednesday and Thursday. Look at that big dipping. It's coming down in from the north. That's going to act like a fish hook, and our storm system should stay on the southern periphery of that jet stream. Now, for some reason, if that jet stream stays a little bit farther towards the north, we could have a very interesting scenario of this storm system actually just clipping the mainland Japanese coastline, including everybody out there in the Yokosuka area. And also, look at that. It just kind of does do that, and you do have the outer edge of these, the tighter gradient. Now, right here where those lines get really close together, that is where the winds will significantly pick up. And just north of that, you're going to be seeing some breezy conditions, but the waves are going to be very rough. I can really say that up to about 10-meter high waves, very well likely near the coastline here by Wednesday into Thursday. So definitely not a day you want to be venturing out to the beach here. Also, scattered showers are going to be expected throughout midweek as this does continue to pull off here, and it combines with that front. But look at that, it just shoots it off there towards the northeast. Let's compare it up with the NavGem metal, and very similar output as well. The JMA model even keeps it farther off the coastline. As we scroll ahead here into Wednesday and Thursday, you can see that very tight gradient, but well down there towards the south. Typhoon intensity, but just keeps it off the coast. And the JMA actually keeps that same idea in place here as we look here at the track. With winds now at 50, gusting up to 70 knots, but they do expect a gradual increase in intensity all the way up there towards a strong typhoon going into the 25th, but staying offshore. The Izu Islands, you very well could be impacted, though. There is a lot of people that live in these islands out here just south of Tokyo, so typhoon strength winds are a possibility. And if you take a look at that cone of air with this storm system, that risk truly is there. But this is the JTWC, and they actually expected to even stay farther offshore than some of those models. But we're going to continue to keep an eye on this. I'm in Tokyo, so I definitely have taken a keen interest in this storm system and where exactly it is going to be going. So maybe you might venture out there and try to get some footage of some waves crashing ashore. But that is all for right now, everybody. If you have followed us here at westernpacificweather.com throughout our coverage of Typhoon Usagi, please could you give us some feedback, and also please give us any reports that you may have, but more specifically anything that we could do better in the future as far as covering these typhoons. We always appreciate that feedback. So yeah, stay safe out there, everybody, and thanks again as always for watching.